I'm trying to get.
Hi, I'm Barb.
I'm Randine.
And I'm Gigi.
And this is our Sclero-What Zooming Adventures.
So today we are with Gigi. Gigi has the store here in Lakefield, Minnesota. Gigi's, what is the whole title of your store?
Gigi Design Company. And
when I was visiting her store, I noticed she sells CBD oil, and she was explaining that she is trained and has a lot of education about CBD oil. So I'm going to let you just talk about the CBD oil you sell and your training.
Sure. Well, I work with a company out of Fort Collins, Colorado. It's called Joy Organics. Fabulous company, very transparent, ton of education. I've been selling with them for almost a year now. When I originally was looking into companies, I interviewed 9 different companies. And at that time, I think there was 75,000 companies that made CBD. But Joy just stood out hugely compared to all the rest, not only in quality of the product, but in the educational materials, not just for myself, but for my clients. So,
and what got you interested in CBD?
Actually, it was my daughter. I have stenosis in my spine and 2 different vertebrae, and I had ankle stabilization surgery in my left ankle many years ago. And I stand anywhere from 10 to 12 hours a day. And she kept saying, Mom, you need to try CBD. You need to try it. Well, she brought me some off-brand, off the internet that, in hindsight, what I know now probably was vegetable oil. And it really didn't do a whole lot for me. And so I was convinced that CBD was not for me. And it tasted absolutely awful. It was literally, I'm not taking this. I had no educational material with it. There was nothing. It was just a bottle of CBD oil that just said, if you take too much, contact your doctor. Well, it didn't even tell me what too much was at that point in time. Mm-hmm. So I kind of just put it aside and didn't really think much about it. And then I ended up having a back flare up. And she said, Mom, you really need to try a good quality CBD. So then that's when I started researching it for the studio, because I was like, well, if I can find a good quality one that works for me, then it's going to help my clients have a better quality of life. And that's really what it was all about. And so then we began the journey and trying to find a really good company. And I would say that Joy Organics is one of the best out there.
Mm-hmm. And so even from a consumer standpoint, I will say that, me personally, I'm interested in CBD. But honestly, it kind of scares me because I don't know the laws of my state. And so many laws are so different. And of course, obviously, some states it's legal in and other states it's not legal in. What's the situation in Minnesota?
Sure.
Like who can sell CBD? All of that?
Sure. Actually, the Farm Bill of 2018 made it legalized to sell in all 50 states. The difference that you find in each of the state is each state regulates it differently. So in Minnesota, anybody can sell it. So virtually you can go to a gas station and buy it. You can go to a hardware store and buy it. There's CBD centers. There's all sorts of different things. The biggest thing is that some states require it to have a dispensary license for it. So you actually, in fact, have to go to a dispensary, which some states only have 3 or 4 of those. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to purchase. So it's legal in all the states. It's just how each state regulates it in their legality of it.
Mm-hmm. Because I know in Iowa, a lot of stores opened last summer, and then the police came and shut them down.
Yes, because in Iowa, you have to have a dispensary license for it.
Okay. Okay,
yes.
But not in Minnesota.
Not in Minnesota. And the good thing for us is I'm only about 15 miles from the Iowa border.
Right, exactly. And so even it sounds like from what you've just told us that it's really important that you get somebody that knows something about it instead of just going into a gas station and purchasing it. Like you need some instruction.
Yes. Every person requires basically a different amount of CBD. Mm-hmm. There can be 2 people out there that only take 1 tincture dropperful a day if they're taking tinctures, but I have some that take 1 and I have others that take 7 tincture dropperfuls a day. Everybody's got a different metabolism. Everybody's got a different way that their body digests. So it's really, really important to work with somebody that knows, 1, the quality of CBD that you're taking, because it's not regulated by the FDA, so therefore you could literally be buying vegetable oil. oil.
Mhm.
So you want to make sure that you've got a good quality product, and you've got somebody that can help you on your journey to help you figure out what your dosing is, to explain, that you need to eat food with capsules, to tell you the proper way to, actually take the tincture. And, so
Mhm.
there's a lot of different components involved in it, just besides, it's not like an apple. You just don't eat it and there's a cure. Some people it works absolutely fabulous for. Other people just have a mild reaction to it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what are some of the people that purchase from you? What are some of the ailments that they
Sure.
are taking it for?
Some of my clients that come in are looking for a wide variety of different things. I have clients that purchase it for arthritis. I personally use it for arthritis. I have other people that use it for back pain. I have people that use it for, anxiety, cholesterol. There's a lot of different things. Last year, I even had somebody that came in and said they put it directly on a cold sore, the tincture, and it stopped the cold sore in its tracks. I've had other people come in and say that they've had a toothache and they put it directly on their gum line and it's helped. So it's kind of per person on what it can help with.
Very individual, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Dosage is very individual, and what you take it for is very individual, and how it affects you is very individual.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So it's really important that somebody would work with somebody like you.
Exactly.
That is knowledgeable and can help them change their dosage or
recommendations,
figure out.
we're not doctors, but us
Mhm.
that have been trained can help you work with, try to figure out what works for you.
Mhm.
The biggest thing is that, if you're not having success with it, it means you're probably not taking it properly. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to fix all your problems. What it means is if you're not having any effect whatsoever to your body, because it's going to affect you somehow. Might not be for what you want it to, but it's going to affect you somehow. And if you're not having any reaction to it, then you're probably taking it improperly.
All right, good to know.
And Gigi does offer trainings in the community here. Like I know Saturday mornings you will do like some training and education for folks. I know
Most
last we're doing that.
Yep. Once we can get back open up here in Minnesota, we always have we try to do educational sessions, about once every 2 months, just for the mere fact that there's a lot of people that are just wondering about the product. And two, it really helps us even stay in contact with those people that have started taking the product who maybe need a little bit of guidance along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good news for you, Gigi. If we don't get open back up, you know how to Zoom now. This is your first Zooming and host Zoom trainings.
I know. Exactly. I love it. Look at all the good things you're teaching me.
Yeah.
That's right. Exactly. It's a give and take.
Yeah. So ladies, what I was thinking is maybe if we'd like to do a second segment, I've got these wonderful face masks that if I could show pictures, if I was talented enough on Zoom, I'd show you pictures. But I'm 51, almost 52, and it made me look like I was about 35, and the pictures prove it. And I would love it if we can continue our conversation. I've got somebody who walked in here, so I'm going to have to take off. Yeah. But if we could continue our conversation at a later date, and we all could put these face masks on, and then we could do a before and after reveal on Zoom. What would you think of that?
That'll be perfect.
I think that's a fabulous idea, Gigi.
Awesome. It's fun. It's so much fun. They feel like cucumbers on your face, and they make you look amazing afterwards.
Yay. So everybody stay tuned. We are going to be coming to you with masks on next time.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you, ladies.
Okay.
Thanks, Gigi.
Thank you, Gigi.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Okay, goodbye.